Hey everybody, it's Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Simulacra, grabbing another set of binary achievements. These are both going to require you to make sure you reveal yourself as not being Anna to Ashley when that becomes available to you in Act 1. This is going to become available to you once you try to get into Anna's Jabber. So go to Jabber, make sure you hit forget password. That should send you an email. Head to the email client. Passcode is going to be 1807. Once you get in, make sure you open up the reset password email and click the link. That should take you back to Jabber. The 3 security question answers are going to be Toby, Hardy, and a dog's purpose in that order. Once you punch all 3 of those in, you should finally get access to her social media. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure you wait around a bit until you get this notification where Anna has made a post. Make sure you open up Jabber, make sure you click on the post, click on the photo, and then once you back out, you are going to go back to your text messages and you are going to talk to Greg and tell him about this happening. So what you want to do is once that wraps up, you should get a text message from Ashley. So make sure you open that up, and then you have to make sure you get past the first conversation. Just make sure you choose whatever you want. Once you get to the second one, it's very important that you make sure you tell her you're not Anna right away. So make sure you pick actually I'm not Anna, and that should set you off for the course of getting both achievements. So what you want to do now is you want to finish up that conversation and play through the rest of Act 1 and pretty much all of Act 2. Right after the parts you get done with the job interview as well as the conversation with Casey, you're going to go back and tell Taylor about that stuff. And then right before you start the conversation, which starts the last mission, you should get a text from Greg saying he is in trouble with the law. And what you want to do to get the first achievement is to make sure you warn him. So at the point of the conversation, when he asks, have they contacted you, you want to make sure you pick Ashley ratted on you, which should warn him that the police are on his tail. And then all you have to do is just finish the rest of the conversation. He should end up calling you. You can hang up if you really want to. It doesn't really matter. As long as you get to the end of the conversation, he should go into hiding for the rest of the game, which should be good enough for this first achievement. So it should pop at the checkpoint. There it is, 30 gamer score, run Greg run. As for the other one, we have to do it on an entirely other playthrough since there is no manual saving in this game. So pretty much the same thing on your second playthrough. What you want to do is you want to make sure you tell Ashley that you are not Anna by the end of Act 1, and then going into Act 2, what you want to do is you want to play through all of it until the end point where you are just about ready to go on the last mission with Taylor. And then once you get that last call from Greg, this time instead of warning him, we are going to leave him in the dark. So make sure you open up that text message, go on with the conversation until you get to this point. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't warn him. So pick I didn't hear anything from them when he asks, have they contacted you? And then finish up that conversation. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure you head back to your conversation with Taylor, and he's going to explain the last mission. About 10% or so into the conversation, you should get another text from Greg saying that he has been caught by the police, and that should be the end of him. But more importantly, you should get the other achievement. 30 gamer score for crime doesn't pay, and that's all there is to it.